Cheeto. Stop skipping videos. I mean, I skip like thousands.
A-C-A-B, all cops are bastards! A-C-A-B, all cops are bastards! A-C-A-B, all cops are bastards! A-C-A-B, all cops are bastards!
What's going on, man?
You know, just hanging out, feeling pretty hyped up, you know.
Why are you doing this?
Jesus.
I have nothing better to do. No, Black Lives Matter, dude. Fuck Trump. It's all wrong. It's all wrong. Essentially. Yeah, Black Lives Matter.
It's actually a good helmet. Guys, I could be wrong about this, dude, but I'm pretty sure this is like a pretty expensive snowboard helmet, is it not? That's really strong.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter.
Fuck Ted Wheeler! All cops are bastards!
That was sarcasm.
This is my city, not theirs. This is Portland.
Trying to get the feds out of Portland, Oregon.
How come?
Because they're fucking bitches. They wouldn't want them here.
Fucking rule us, they protect tyrants and oligarchs. We're just fucking slaves.
I believe black liberation will lead to everybody's liberation, and I hate the fucking feds and the police.
We appreciate black lives and we want them to flourish.
Abolish police, abolish prisons.
We can't give peace if y'all ain't giving it to us, so we...
What the fuck did I just listen to, dude?
Appreciate black lives and we want them to flourish.
Abolish police, abolish prisons.
We can't...
Wait, doesn't mean that nobody can arrest people that do bad things, and if they do somehow get arrested, they can't get punished. Then what happens then? Then it's the fucking, it's no man's land. It's
can't
the.
give peace if y'all ain't giving it to us, so we gonna take it.
Take it. And that's period. Most of my family done died because of these police. I'm not taking it no more.
The federal agents have been deployed to Portland and have been snatching people up, taking them into vans, dropping them off in various locations. Our main demand has been to defund the police. Most of the calls that they get are mental distress, and they're sending people that are trained to shoot first. We need people that are mental health experts.
What we have to do is slowly start treating the roots of the problems, things that actually cause crime, like education, wealth redistribution, mental health. Oh, that's just
Wait, guys, I'm confused, guys.
like education, wealth redistribution, mental health.
Guys, how do we get from Black Lives Matter to wealth distribution and whatnot?
This is a firework, yo.
And mental health experts.
Lit. It's already cool.
We want PPP defunded by 30% at least. True. And we want all the money to come back to our community.
I'd like to see the police cut by 75%, eventually working to 100.
You should read Ruth Wilson Gilmore. You should read Angela Davis. Abolition is present. Firework. It is not absent.
Shit, man, we out here protesting because this shit got me fucked up. We out here doing our thing. Oh, God.
We out here for Black Lives Matter. You don't stand for this shit. Take your punk asses home. Fuck the feds.
The feds just started coming out of the federal building, then they just started fucking everyone else up.
It's retaliation o'clock. They're terrorists. Woohoo!
That's a weird way to kiss. Just
check
Christ.
your watch. It's retaliation o'clock.
Antifa!
Dude, if your dad's a cop, like fucking punch him in the face. At least 50 times.
You never met like a sick-ass cop, skateboarder type, tagger cop?
Never met a sick-ass cop. Every single person I know has been tear gassed. My mom got tear gassed. Fuck them. Abolish them.
I don't think anything stresses people out more than pockets getting touched.
You gonna pocket check the feds?
If I can.
Do you want your face blurred in this interview?
No, I'm good.
How come?
So I don't give a fuck.
They think they fighting for their country. I'm fighting for my country too. Fuck 12, eat my goddamn ass, and suck these nuts.
All right, man.
If we're really gonna get into the Constitution.
This is federal government encroaching upon our First Amendment rights and our liberty.
They really don't care. Last night the mayor of Portland was here and they still gassed.
How does that meet de-escalation?
It's clearly a precursor to just an authoritarian regime. Being out here, I would say it's patriotism at its finest.
They need to know what the fuck the right side of history is. Fuck a fascist state.
Yeah, I got my Antifa terrorist card in my back pocket. You know how it is.
They escalate the violence every single night. Rest in peace, Quanice Hayes. Rest in peace, Jason Washington. Here for Black Lives. We're not taking this shit no more. This is Portland. What you mean?
We fucking outnumber them and we flowers and fucking people.
I think their garbage humans that probably got beaten up and stuck in a locker when they were children. This is the cream of the crop as far as like a sociopathic thug that would take a paycheck by putting children in cages.
Okay.
Do you want them to leave? Yeah, let's them to get the fuck out of my town, yes.
Alright.
Are you guys allowed to talk to us?
Guys, I'm not a gun expert, but I'm always interested in what they have. Did is this a PP Bizon? It looks like a
us.
Looks like a Black Hawk or something, or whatever the fuck. The black thing we did from last time. Remember that?
I appreciate
what was that again?
Your lighting guy isn't shining it right in my face.
Listen,
Hey, pussy, quit your job. You gonna quit when you get off your shift, pussy? Look at him. He's so sad and tired.
What happened? I'm glad it's not right in my eyes. I think they're about to gas us.
Oh, damn! Okay. Okay. Well.
Catherine, it's my mom.
I don't know what it was. It was worse than pepper balls.
What do you feel like?
Like fucking hell, dude. This sucks.
I'm in a frat. And
Is there any mods what it is ahead of time so we don't, you know?
We got tear gas.
Kappa Sigma, baby.
We're fucking out here for Black Lives Matter and to protest fucking police brutality, and obviously they're coming out strong with some fucking brutality. Like, this is a peaceful protest. I'm standing in a cloud of tear gas. Fuck you. Sorry.
Armed mobs of Joe Biden voters torched buildings, smashed cars, attacked police officers.
Militarized federal officers.
Hey guys, yeah, every time I hear this guy talk, chat, I think he's trolling. Some people said that this guy apparently he relabeled his show as like a comedy show or something like that. So he would be less like legally liable or something. Is that true? Oh, it's true.
Militarized federal officers continue their nightly attacks on anti-racist protesters Monday, waging a campaign of violence against largely peaceful demonstrations in Oregon.
They were surrounded and apparently assaulted by 150 Joe Biden voters dressed in black paramilitary gear. They hurt people, a lot of people.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stoked are you guys about presidential candidate Joe Biden?
0.
Absolutely fucking 0.
He has an affinity for fucking children.
So do you guys plan to vote for Trump instead?
I'm gonna vote for anarchy.
So I've heard the right-wing media talk about how everyone down here is anarchist.
How do you vote for this?
Left-wing media talk about how everyone down here is simply peacefully protesting, and I think there's a mix of both. Fuck. The full story is that there's protesters mixed in with people trying to create violence. I've been here for the last 5 nights. This is going to go on all night, back and forth. The president of the NAACP in Portland says that the focus is getting off of Black lives. The focus is going on the federal government, on just this back and forth battle of violence, and I don't think the feds are going to back down. I think the feds are going to continue to escalate the violence, and that means the protesters are going to continue to escalate the violence, and I don't think that's going to solve any issues. And the thing that Black Lives Matter is supposed to do is get people together to solve issues.
If you're white, you don't get to decide when you want to break shit. You don't get to decide when it's time to protest, when it's time to march, or when it's time to do whatever. You don't know what that feels like. You don't know what it feels like to watch George Floyd die. So if you're a white anarchist, shut the fuck up. Listen to the black people and what they want to do. If it's time for them to set shit on fire, the black people, then you listen to them and you support them and you make sure they're okay. You don't go and do it with them. It is not your job. You should not walk out with a Louis Vuitton bag.
This is not a joke. And the only reason we think it's a joke is because
I don't think it's
white.
political, chat, but I don't think I agree with this. Guys,
You don't have the same fear I have.
I came here to get naked.
He got naked, he got butt ass naked, he probably saw his dick on fucking live television.
Our objective is to bring all of us together. Black lives
and bring
Indian,
Black lives to the front, the
South
forefront.
American.
Everybody has indigenous ancestors. You know, the Vikings are my indigenous ancestors. And those guys were straight anti-fascists. Anyone tried to colonize them, they got fucked up. I mean, they were anarcho-primitivists, right? So they ran their societies like this right here. This is all people out here rewilding themselves. The world's constantly trying to rewild. And of course, the colonizer paradigm is going to do exactly what it does to a field when it's trying to rewild. It's going to hit it as hard as it can. It's going to use its gas. And guess what? We are stronger than that fucking gas. I played the trumpet in that fucking gas. You know what I mean? All this is nuts.
All right.
We gotta just burn it to the ground, build a new world out of the ashes. So drop your fucking badge. You wanna put your hands on me? Let's do it right here, toe to toe, motherfucker. Not with all your fucking thug buddies around. That's what I say to the fucking feds.
Yeah, everyone hates the government, but if it's not about Black lives, you shouldn't be down here and you shouldn't be with this fight because we're not fighting just with the cops. We're fighting for Black liberation, for Black people to live, for Black people to have education. That's what this is about.
Fuck
Wait,
conservatives,
what the
fuck
fuck?
liberals, fuck Democrats, fuck Republicans. You have to vote.
Guys, I'm confused. Guys, I don't make this too political, but I should go ahead and say, dude, if technically we were to fight for something, wouldn't it be better to have more people, a bigger group? Isn't that more impactful? Isn't that the whole point?
We're fighting for Black liberation, for Black people to live, for Black people to have education. That's what this is about.
Fuck conservatives, fuck liberals, fuck Democrats, fuck Republicans.
Nice take, our word.
You have to vote for the people who aren't fucking
Okay, I guess.
influenced by AIPAC money, Jewish money, all that fucking shit, dude.
You can't fix someone else until you fix the shit inside you. So it's like you need to actually do the work. It's like, do not come down here drunk.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You're like 100% a piece of shit. Is this how big your dick is? Is this how big your dick is? He wants to shoot me so
Okay, this guy
It's not
did.
just about abolishing police because they came and like shut down your party or something. It's about abolishing police because they're killing us.
They love to repost
All
about
right.
white fragility, but then they're not actually looking at the white fragility they have in themselves.
Where my grandma used to live was like the most gentrified area in Portland. Was on 16th and Alberta. She had a house and they moved it out and now it's an art gallery. And now they have signs on the wall. It's like, we support George Floyd, like justice for George Floyd. And it's like, where was that justice for my grandma, like that Black woman that you pushed out of her home?
It's kind of sad to see the neighborhood that I grew up in be unrecognizable and to kind of feel like a ghost in a home of your own.
And we hate to say it, but we do need white people because they are the ones who are in positions of power.
Money, petitions, getting into your city council, voting.
The upcoming election is very important. I think everybody needs to vote.
All right, sounds reasonable enough, dude.